It's been more than a year since the Power Rangers Lightning Collection first released. In just 5 waves, Hasbro's blessed us with much more than we bargained for. They've released various Rangers, villains, and even roleplay items. The possibilities seem endless for what can come next. While I previously discussed which Rangers and villains I'd like to see released, it's about time I also mentioned those who push the Rangers toward victory. Their allies. The only rule is that the allies can't be full-time Rangers. So no Ninjor, for example. I'm JulioCoolio, and here are my most wanted Power Rangers Lightning Collection allies. Number 7. Mick and Redbot. Personally, I believe Ninja Steel was the second worst season of the franchise. The show had a lot of story potential which was barely utilized. However, their designs would make neat figures, especially Mick and Redbot. Kelson Henderson is always incredible, and fans can finally get an accurate Redbot instead of using the Robo Red Zord as a stand-in. Not to mention these figures could complement a release of Brody, whose mold can lead to a release of Mick's Ranger form eventually. Number 6. Beastbots. Being the current show, Hasbro obviously gave Beast Morphers some representation. While the core team is still in progress, Hasbro also needs to release the Beastbots. They're a core part of the team, by making up the Zord controls, becoming the Beast X mode armor, and providing the occasional moral support. The main toy line already released Beastbot figures, but they could use some improvement in terms of detail. I bought 2 versions of Cruz and still can't decide which one is more accurate. Number 5. Bulk and Skull. Who doesn't love Bulk and Skull? This dimwit duo always got into crazy shenanigans, whether as bullies, junior cops, or even monkeys. They've become so iconic that other seasons have tried to mimic their success, with mixed results. As Hasbro continues to pump out Mighty Morphin merch, it's obvious these two need to be in the spotlight at some point. It would also mark the first time they've had figures since the 2-inch ones from the 90s. Number 4. Zordon and Alpha, 2017 movie. I was initially going to place Zordon and Alpha in the number 4 spot. Then Hasbro suddenly announced their release as a Walmart exclusive later this year. As an avid fan of the 2017 movie, I think a 2-pack based on that version of Zordon and Alpha could work. As I said previously, Hasbro still makes some toys based on the Michael Bay Transformers movies. With a new movie coming soon, it would be a neat opportunity to release items based on the other Power Rangers movies. The Zordon figure would especially be unique, given how his face consists of dots that pop out from the wall. Number 3. Piggy, Birdie, and Silverback. One of the reasons I love S.P.D. is how creatively it presents a futuristic world. This is especially noticeable with the aliens, who are physically well crafted and memorable as characters. Silverback's strictness pulled the team together in time to harness SWAT mode. Birdie Fowler challenged Doggy to prove his worth as a commander. And Piggy was the straight man caught in the crossfire. As the Lightning Collection slowly builds up the Delta Squad, it would be incredible to have their iconic allies in figure form. Number 2. Dr. K. In my mind, the holy quadrilogy of Power Rangers mentors consists of Zordon, Doggy Cougar, RJ, and Dr. K. The last one is especially one of the best written characters in the franchise. This young genius holds the burden of creating the very thing that incinerated her world. She also single-handedly created the RPM gear to combat Venjix, and her blunt attitude is very relatable to high-functioning autistics like me. Since she played a significant role in Shattered Grid and will make a cameo in Beast Morphers, that was the perfect time to release her, and this figure would not be done justice if Hasbro forgot her signature violin. Number 1.
Who else but Quagmire?
He's Quagmire, Quagmire.
Giggity giggity goo.
Number 1. Sheriff Skyfire and Gavan. One of the coolest parts about Power Rangers for me is seeing the expanded universe, whether it's through references to past shows or team-up episodes. Seeing Jiraiya and Ninja Steel was one of the better things about that season. It reminded me of when Saban tried to establish an Ameritoku universe. With Gavin appearing in Beast Morphers, Hasbro could be on their way to bringing back that interconnectivity. With that said, I'd love to see these two Ranger-like but not really Ranger allies as figures. I'm more biased towards Skyfire since Jiraiya never got a figure art, unlike Gavin. While I also wanted to place Masked Rider in this spot, I'm not sure if there would be a rights issue in producing him. Bluefin now has the rights to Kamen Rider merch in the States, and they've done a fantastic job. Thanks to them, I can finally start collecting figure arts. So those are 7 allies I'd like to see in the Lightning collection. What are your picks? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and click the bell to stay updated on the latest videos. If you want more things Coolio, make sure to follow me on social media. Well, I'm Julio, stay Coolio, and thanks for watching everyone!